Yeah, welcome back. And yeah, Francois, I see that during the off season you were quite busy. You left me at home. I had to do the work so that someone pays the bills.
Yeah.
And you went on all these lekker trips, and you went all the way to Damaraland.
Yeah.
And formation driving.
I just love that.
That's what it's all about.
Exactly, I love what we did. And while on the trip, we really went to, I don't know how many Namibians know about the place called Peter's Pools, deep in Damaraland. There are a lot of predators in that area, but stay calm. That's all I say, stay calm. And if you travel such remote routes, Richard, you know, I personally think there are a few things that you should abide by, if I can say it like that. Stick to the rules, basic rules, otherwise you might end up in trouble.
Yeah.
And a young man, not that young, Theuns van Zyl, he was the guy that was with us, and you won't believe it, he gave me interesting tips, stuff that I never know. You always think you know about 4x4 or off-roading. You don't know everything.
You don't know everything. Francois, I must say that after I saw some of the footage, which we might not see today, then I thought, yeah, I'm glad I didn't go with it, because those predators that you guys saw, I don't know if I would be able to handle that. Let's go and see what Francois left in the footage for us to see.
Yeah, welcome back again to Cars and Guests, and this time we had the privilege with Ironman 4x4 to go through a remote area of Namibia. I think a piece of Namibia that very few people actually experience, yet I think the nature, the scenes, the animal, the wildlife, everything is just perfect. With me, Theuns van Zyl, all the way from Walvis Bay. He's actually our tour guide, but don't let that fool you. He's also a very avid 4x4 enthusiast. Theuns, thank you so much for speaking to Cars and Guests.
Thank you, Francois. Yeah, always a pleasure to speak with you guys. It's nice to do trips with you. So yeah, the more we can do, the better, man.
Now that you know that you're going to bring us to such a remote area, or you know, but you didn't tell us.
Yeah, of course. If I told you that it's going to be Desolation Valley, maybe you would have stayed at home. But it's a beautiful place there.
You mentioned something like that, but it never took off.
Yeah.
So, but I think if you're in areas like this, there are a few vital lessons that we must learn. Conservation. Your 4x4 equipment must 100% be in order. I mean, if you have, I want to say, unequipped 4x4, you might run into trouble. And Theuns, obviously, not one vehicle, at least 3 minimum.
That's correct, Francois,
yeah. But from your side, let's talk about conservation. I think that is to me vital.
Yeah, of course, Francois. If you look at Namibia and all that it offers you, conservation must come to mind the first thing. And I mean, everywhere that you go, your task as travelers through Namibia is to keep the place clean and fresh for the next guy or next couple of next tourists that come through it. So yes, I would really like to reiterate that is that when you stay over at the place, please make sure that you take all your rubbish with you, stay within the roads, within the boundaries, don't go off-road and do your own thing. Please stay within that boundaries and keep it good and nice for somebody else that comes here the next time. Yeah.
And that's not all. Many times we see videos and pictures and selfies of people when there are wild animals taking chances. My advice, but I mean you can testify, keep your safe distance.
Oh yes, yeah. No, please stay away from the animals. These are all wild animals, so you don't know how they're going to react. So try your best to keep a safe distance, especially if there's lions in the area. Never go close to them, and don't get out of your vehicle. Don't let them see you. That's the way that you can gonna be safe. And of course, you actually save the lion's life at the end of the day as well, because that lion will not see that it's a person that's in that vehicle. It only see the vehicle as a unit. So yeah, no, please keep the animals at a safe distance. And there's lots of them. Of course, do not feed them. Yes. Do not make it easy for them to get some food. Store your food in a safe, dry place, and keep it clean around you. Yes.
Don't become the problem human to become a problem animal, because I mean, end of the day, Theuns, obviously 4x4, properly equipped, suspension. We talk about a lot of things, the right equipment. Your advisor.
Yeah, Francois, I don't think it's really always necessary to have your car fully equipped to go in these areas. I mean, the roads is quite good, you know, there's a few ups and downs. but it's all within the safe travel of a normal, standard vehicle. But of course, if you can spend a little bit of money to build up the vehicle, it's always a benefit. You can go a little bit further, you can improve a few places that you normally can't. But one thing that you must really make sure of is that you got enough recovery gear or then tire repair kits, because that's you're looking at the roads and the rocks and so on. That's most of the time the biggest damage that you can do. And don't travel too fast. I mean, the roads is not built for fast travel. It's rough. It's rough country. So travel slowly. Don't make too much dust and all that stuff. That makes traveling nice for everybody in Namibia.
Thank you very much, Theuns van Zyl, and stay tuned. Next week we're going to speak on cars and gears with Christoffel Moelman, because obviously if you're on a tour like this, like we had a 4-day tour, food is vital, important. How to preserve your food, how to prepare your food. And so just for the record, the man next to me is Mr. Plankie Steak, and I think, is there Plankie Steak tonight on the menu?
Yes, on the menu, absolutely.
Alright, stay tuned, because you're going to get a sizzling taste on your tongue. Plankie Steaks. Frans Lottering, cars and gears, somewhere in Namibia.